I'll be back. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Dominic, the Primetime Treasure Hunter. It's Sunday morning, back for another round of treasure hunting. I can't wait to get out there and look for some more finds. Now, it is nasty outside. It's rainy. It's cold. It's 40 degrees. Absolutely terrible weather. And so there's not gonna be much going on the outside, but fortunately there are estate sales to hit up. That's my favorite thing. And I have been thinking about, if you go back to my prior video, the estate sale with all the fireman stuff, there's those rooms upstairs that are just packed with junk, and there's that basement that I still want to explore. I have not had a chance to really go through that in detail. So I've just been mulling it over and thinking about it, and I want to go back there. So that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to head back there first, see what I can get out of there. Then there's an estate sale from somebody else about probably 20 minutes away from that one, and that one starts at 11. So right now it's around 9:20. So I don't want to waste time and sit here all day waiting until the 11 o'clock sale. So I'm going to make the most of my time, hit up that one from yesterday, and then we'll go out to the one that starts at 11. So we might get there late, but that's fine. I want to get to this one that I've been thinking about since I left last night. All right, let's get out there. All right, so as I said in the beginning of the video, I'll be back, and I am back right now. I'm right outside the house, so I'm about to go in. Now, keep in mind, it's going to be different than yesterday. Yesterday, I stayed in some rooms that were fairly organized, but today I'm going into areas that are very chaotic. The basement is just a total disaster, and so are those rooms upstairs. So what I do in those situations, which scares most people just get overwhelmed and they leave, is I just systematically start working through each section. I just eliminate them chunk by chunk at a time, and I use what I call a transfer system to deal with the mess. So I'll basically carve out like a little area where there's some space, and I will just move stuff over to that space and just systematically work my way over, and just taking the other stuff that's messy that I don't need and pushing it over to the side, just transferring it. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. There's gonna be some close quarters probably in there, and there's gonna be some people in there with me sometimes, so I'm not sure how much I'll be able to speak out loud. I'll do it when I can. If I find something that I like and I can't talk, I'll just put the camera on and give you a thumbs up, and we'll talk about it later. Let's get in there. Still can't resist the Jack Daniel's stuff. Gotta pick it up. Gosh. Always look in low corners. This one's for 37 with 3 watchers. Just gonna pick this one up. Yeah, I could reach up over these long cabinets and stuff and find all sorts of hidden goodies like this. I don't know if they're not open anymore, right? Hawkins Amusement. They were in Rome.
I don't think so.
I think they closed down.
What was it called?
All right, time to head back in here. Just systematically go through all this. That's where I got those signs yesterday. See what else we can find. There's a closet in here. But just got to take my time. Make sure you open up doors, things. It's right here. This one goes for about 25 bucks. Sitting right there. Got to open things up though. Also, don't forget to look underneath beds, because there's stuff usually hidden there too. Like in this bag, got these Hudson, New York fire patches and pins. Never opened. So 3 of those. Definitely gotta pick these up and throw these in the box. Sweet. This is what I mean about this transfer system. If you're starting here and working this way, you have to start taking this stuff and moving it over towards this direction. So you have to clear space, and you just progressively keep doing that. You know, another good example, like just take stuff like this, you know, move it up there. Take this, So move it over here, and that's how you can get to this stuff that's on the bottom easier. Just keep doing that throughout the whole room. You know, it's important to just sit down on the floor sometimes, get down on the bottom, open up these types of boxes and see what's inside of them. And if you see some nice old black and white photos, you should pick them out because they could sell, especially if it has the name of a famous company on it. If you look over here, let's see here, like this. You see this with the Goodyear blimp on it? I mean, that's perfect. And then, you know, you got this little boy sitting in the airplane. That could be something of interest to airplane enthusiasts. So, you know, I'll just grab these black and white photos, just toss them in there, at least the ones that look like they have something relevant or of interest to somebody. All right, folks, this room is done. Time to move on to the next one. Always pick up vintage keys. These could sell in lots. Here's a great example of some old black and white photographs that I'm going to pick up here. Especially, I like these over here with this St. Roch School, or Roch School. It's from St. Louis, Missouri. And there are some things that I looked up from that school that do sell. So it's also a church. So I figure, you know, just like a little bunching of these together might sell well as a lot. So I'm gonna pick them up. I mean, this one's damaged because they apparently didn't like this kid too much, but these other ones look pretty cool. Same with this one here. I have to look into this one a little bit more too. Pretty neat. You know, what's interesting about this one, I think this one comes from another country because you turn it around, this looks like French. And I'm gonna have to research the name here, but looks like all the kids signed the back of this. That is pretty cool. So I think that would be a selling point for a vintage piece. And if this information up here would help me pin the school down, that would help even more. So I like doing this kind of research. And just so you get a perspective of where I am in terms of the house, this is this second room that I am now exploring. So I explored that whole area there, then just kind of worked my way over this way into that cubby area, in through all these drawers, then over this way, and then I've got to get like this area here, and then once we've done that, we're heading down into the basement. So, like this. Totally weird enough to take a shot on. All right, time to head back down here. See if we could make any sense of this chaos down here. See if we could find any treasures in here. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my God. Tell me there's a full one of these in there. These things are worth a good penny. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna get this one for me. This is awesome. Nice one. Look at this. Oh wow. I love Pepsi stuff, and I have never seen this before. This is a glass bottle, 1.5 liters. Comes from Canada, still has the cap. Definitely picking that up. Look at that. Oh my God. Gotta be kidding me. Nice. It's pretty cool. Pick that up. I'm gonna move this over again. That's fine. You've got to take the paper off these things. See what's underneath. That's where all the treasures are. They're all hidden. That's why they call them treasures, right? Yeah. If they were all out in the open,
the rolls of cash.
It'd be very easy. All right, all done down here. Gonna just look around those rooms from yesterday, see if there's anything else.
Where you come?
This way. I've got to grab this. I don't know how I missed this yesterday. This is a Schultz and Dooley sign. It's the beer stein, and from Utica, New York, Fire Department. Very, very collectible. What a great deal. What a steal. That's why I came back, got everything there for $30. There is the receipt right there, $30. I can't believe it. So, oh my God. And one of the things that I got, which is hilarious, is something that he pulled out yesterday that he was jacking the price up on, and I said, no, I don't care. Just leave it behind. There are these prints of steamboats and fire engines and stuff, and he still had it there to the side. He just said, here, just take it. He just threw it in. So I wound up not paying for it yesterday and getting it for free today. Awesome. So I can't wait to lay all this stuff out. But we have one more place to go, one more estate sale. It's from my favorite estate sale dealer. Now, I'm not really going there because like I need to get stuff or anything like that, but I'm just trying to maintain that relationship with her because it's a very important connection. So heading out there, it's 20 minutes. I'm going to stop off, get something to drink, need to recharge with some Mountain Dew, some kind of snack or something, and then head on over there. That'll be the last sale for the day. Here we are, everyone, the Restaurant of Champions. So I went somewhat healthy today with the McDonald's choice, rather than going for anything fried. If you're trying to avoid that kind of stuff and you're starving, and really, say what you want about fast food places, but I'm starving. I need to think, and it's the only place on the way. So I would suggest the Artisan Grilled Chicken Sandwich. Okay, nice grilled chicken, got some lettuce, tomato, good roll. You're good to go. You could just get the sandwich if you want, but I need some energy, so got a little soft drink, got the combo deal, got some fries, and gonna just chow that down, and we will head right over to the sale, which is like 5 minutes away. So pretty soon. Well, found the estate sale. This is crazy. Oh, and there's the house with the dumpster in front of it. That's how you always know which house having the estate sale, because beforehand they had to clear all the junk out of there just so people could get through the sale. I mean, we got a little traffic jam here, so gonna try to park, but that's the house right there. So it is 1:40. It opened at 11, so it's been picked for about 2.5 hours. Closes at 5, so we'll see what we get out of there. So here's a view from the outside. Heading in. It's a lot different looking of a basement compared to the one we were just at, right? A lot different, a lot less packed with stuff. I may not be here long if the rooms all look like this. There's just not much stuff. This place has just been raided, and things just pretty much mostly all gone. And if you haven't been to a estate sale before, it will say things like this on some doors, so you know not to go in. Like this one here, and despite that, people still went in. All right, everyone. Well, we are back at Primetime Treasure Shed quarters. I left that estate sale. There really wasn't much there, as you can see. Most of those rooms were empty. I did wind up picking up one thing and turned a near mistake into still a situation that will be profitable. That has to do with this item right here. I've already taken the contents out of the box, but you can see here it's a Sportster Replay for Sirius Radio. What it does, it allows you to pause and rewind and to play back parts of your satellite radio that you missed, or you wanted to, you want to just pause it, or like I said, you want to rewind it, whatever. You could replay episodes that you missed, that sort of thing. Now, the way it was packed, it looked like everything was in there, but when I got home, I realized that it wasn't. So it was one of those mistakes. I was hoping that everything was in there, but just the way it was positioned, I couldn't tell. But once I took everything out, some interesting things. You could sell these things off for pieces. So for example, just this little slot right here sells for like 20 bucks, and I got everything for $3. Or, just like the docking station right here, again, 20 bucks for that. So, and then there's this weird piece that I can't even find a comp on. It's called a Sirius pin, and I don't know what this does. If any of you know, let me know, but I'm gonna try to see if this has some value too. So overall, I'll still wind up making money for it. If it was complete, it would have upwards to $120 value. So that's what I was hoping for, but still, from sourcing it low, it still will be a profitable situation. All right, and just wanted to give you a little update on what's going on with Primetime Treasure Shed Quarters here. You can see I put up that decoration that I got up yesterday. That really looks nice. I love that right there. Really cool as I walk in and see that. Brought all of my model planes that I haven't sold yet right here, which is really cool because they were just jammed in the garage, and now I got them organized by size. And what I like about this is I could just come in here and just, grab one and just, list it, or grab a whole bunch and list it. I was able to pull out all of my VHS DVD combos, list them here. By the way, if you are brand new, go and try to source these for like $5 to maybe $10 max. And, you could flip a lot of these for, up to like $80, $100 sometimes. So definitely go check those out. I got 5 of them. There's one tucked behind. I got the remotes up top too. Try to get the remotes. That helps sell them. And, overall, I'm happy. Things are kind of coming along here. Brought some license plates in, that sort of stuff. Getting some of the comic theme going. So, just a slow rollout of how I'm going to just reorganize everything. I think I'm going to keep that Tom and Jerry one in the main part of Primetime Treasure headquarters, just because that was a horizontal sign, and I'm gonna probably just put more vertical signs here. So, we'll just keep working on it, it'll keep growing. It's gonna be fun to watch over time.
Hey Daisy, would you like to go over to the table and go over the inventory I brought in today? Daisy, if I don't put you on video anymore, people are going to unsubscribe because you're quickly becoming a star of this channel. But this is what you look like at nighttime, like later at night. This is 9:15 p.m. Daisy. Unless I bring boxes out, then you'll start to look a little more. You want to say hi to Mary? You want to say hi to Esme and Lauren, your big fans? Do you want to say hi to them? What are you thinking right now? Oh gosh. All right, let's go over and look what I found. Okay, you look so pretty right now.
All right, everyone, so here is the general overview of everything that I found. Very excited about the overall haul. Obviously, everything except that last part there is what I purchased at the first location, and really definitely made a good move going there first. Nice little vintage Camel cigarettes, double-sided by the way, and like mint condition, so that's really nice one. These photos I showed you before, they're really cool. Not only is this one signed on the back by the different students, but these are as well, at least one of them is, I think. And the cool thing is, zooms right in on the school and the grade, and I like that it comes from a big city. It's in St. Louis. And so, see, this one doesn't have signatures on the back, but I know I saw it on one of them. This one doesn't, so it's got to be the other one here. Yeah, so there's some signatures here. So I'll go through them, and, who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky. It'll be like a famous person in there or something. You never know. That kind of stuff happens. There's this one. This goes for like 25 bucks. These little cassette tape erasers. Just put your tape in there, erases it. This was the box. These are called Star X. Basically, you just kind of fasten these onto like a bar or like a table area, and you could just come by and just pop open the the sodas like that. So those are cool. They have them for Coca-Cola as well, but I like finding the ones for Pepsi. And then there was a Pepsi belt buckle here, so that was neat. You know, that was a cool surprise to find all those Pepsi products there. That little cup is not for selling. This is just for me. I like Pepsi products, you know, obviously Mountain Dew, but I also like Pepsi Cola, and I can't wait to drink out of this. So that one I'm excited about. This one, you know, this one I got because I've never seen this before, and it comes from another country. This comes from Canada. Those little smudges wipe off, and it has the original cap. That is important to value. So I'm excited to see what this will go for. I'm not really sure, but it's unique enough that this definitely should sell. Crystal Pepsi. The reason why I was real excited about the Crystal Pepsi is because you go back in my videos and search for Crystal Pepsi. I found ones at a garage sale at the end. This Crystal Pepsi bottle, I found 2 of them filled and 1 of them empty. Now this one's empty, and I was hoping that there was going to be a full one there. The full ones I sold in less than 24 hours for $99.99 a piece, $100 a piece for Crystal Pepsi. It's got to be the original Crystal Pepsi, not the remake ones, and this is the original. With it being empty, it is probably going to go for around 40 bucks. And by the way, when you see it now, it's no longer a crystal color. It turns a yellow. The yellow is brownish color over time, but people still buy it like that because it's original. This is interesting. I've not seen this one. This is the caffeine-free version, and I've never, ever seen this one before. So I'm excited. Hopefully collectors will be excited too. So I'm not sure, but if that one goes for 40, I'm hoping this one will go for more than that. Now you might wonder why the heck I picked up this crazy looking coconut head. I picked up one like this before about 1.5 years ago. It wasn't the exact same one, but if you find a bizarre looking, strange, freaky coconut head, you should pick it up because you could get sometimes 30, 40 bucks out of it. So that's what I would hope on this one. You got to sit on them for a while because it takes... That is the curse of the coconut right there. That's the curse of the coconut. Yeah, so that was pretty bad. I'll leave that blooper in here. So anyway, the curse of the coconut. Oh my gosh, did I break the coconut thing? I think I did. I think I busted the coconut. Oh my God. I just busted it. I just busted his nose up. Oh no. That really stinks. What the heck am I going to do with this thing now? I'm going to have to try to, I don't know if I could fix this thing now. I totally busted this thing up. Miss Primetime hates this thing, by the way. I torture Mrs. Primetime with these like little heads that I bring home, and you know, she'll ask a question, and I'll nod it up and down, like to say yes, or swing back and forth to say no, or like bring it up to her like this and be like, "Hey, Mrs. Primetime, how you doing?" Hey. I'll do stuff like that to her, and she like covers her head. So I'll see what I could do to this thing. Maybe just put like a little glue on it or something. I could fix that nose up or something. So, but you know, it's so weird enough that, you know, having it like a little scuffed up or something probably won't be that big of a deal. We'll come up with something creative to fix it up a little bit. Jeez. All right. This one here, really cool piece, the Schultz & Dooley Steins. So this is one part of the pair here, and this is really great. This is a great item. Someone's definitely going to want this. Like I said, I can't believe this is still sitting there, just hanging there. But it's amazing. This just goes to show what I'm talking about with things sitting on walls, and people just passing by all the time, and they don't grab them, and you know, just amazing. That I was able to get that at the very end. These here I found, you remember me undoing the paper wrapping that they were in? And these go for like 30, 35 bucks a piece. Easy, easy. As soon as these things are listed, these things fly off. So just easy money right there. Remember, I paid 30 bucks for everything, so just this alone will cover what I bought everything for. Now, there's little cups here, these little glasses, this Jack Daniels one. I always do well with Jack Daniels stuff, except when it puts me in eBay jail when I sold those Jack Daniels frames that weren't legit. So you gotta be careful it's legit. But that is, this one, as I said, this one, someone's selling for 30 bucks, has a few watchers on it. This one here, I just do well with these little, this is not a trivet, this is a napkin holder, but these ones that have these little sayings on and these little, with these raised lettering like this, look for those things, often black and white like this. They do really well. So when I say really well, I mean, you could get like, you know, for usually you're not going to pay much for this. Maybe like 20 bucks, something like that for it. So, but you know, we gotta remember it's first class, it's light, it's easy to ship. These patches and pins, cool. I picked them up because, you know, Hudson Valley, New York, popular area. So this should, you know, do well there. Easy, should be an easy sell. The vintage keys, I'll just save those, put them together in a lot at some point once I have like 100 keys, and then you could sell those off. This right here, Mrs. Primetime's in the house. Miss Primetime, we just got a comment that we should rename you Mrs. Quiet Time. I don't know if anyone heard a little laugh there, man. Maybe you have to amplify that. It was a little bit of a Miss Primetime laugh. Anyway, so I was talking about this piece. Now, you're not going to find a comp for this. It says Hawkins Amusement Rides, and this is from Rome, New York, and just, you know, it's a vintage local piece, and what you got to do is you just got to hope that somebody who is looking that up one day, you know, just, you know, they're reminiscing, they type it in on eBay and they see that and they buy it. They remember going there for like a clam bake or something like that. So you never know. This one cracks me up. I had these yesterday. I picked these up, and these are these prints I was talking about. And this is actually what it looks like. Inside, you open it up and there's different types of vehicles there. This one is like different types of boats, but then there's ones here that have different types of fire engines and stuff. And so, you know, they're just little sets of prints. I could sell them together. I could sell them in, you know, individually or whatever. I'm not sure what I get out of them. I wasn't going to pay 15 bucks for him yesterday, and I'm glad that I didn't. This head is like rolling like by itself. It's like freaking me out. Maybe Miss Primetime just took Daisy out. Do you think that I should like put this coconut head under Miss Primetime's pillow tonight? Freak out. Oh my God. Do you think I should do that? Do you think I should do that? You do? You think I should do that? Hey, do you think Mrs. Primetime will ever talk on a video? You do? Really? No, you don't. I don't know. All right, we'll see. All right, so these, I was supposed to get these for, like I said, yesterday the guy wanted to charge me 15 bucks for it. I said, no way, I just keep it here. So I got everything yesterday for a low price. And then today, he just still had them to the side. He's like, all right, I'll just give you all these. And, you know, just that's how he talks. Like, all right, I'll just give you all these. Just throw them right in. So, and then there's these old photographs. I like these. You know, someone will pay for this. Like, just like a little bit of a reminiscing thing, old store. I like this one with the Goodyear blimp. And I'll probably just maybe lot these together as like, you know, kind of like airplane types of items or aircraft, stuff like that. So that's about it. I think that pretty much covers it. And Daisy's in for her little walk there, a little walk outside. And that's about it. All right, so as just a brief update, I went back and rewatched the blooper, which by the way was pretty funny, and it actually looks like the coconut nose was busted before I dropped it. So it looks like this was already there, already kind of like this. So you know, we'll do what we can. Maybe I don't know. We'll maybe try to glue it or disclose it or whatever. But you know, if not, I'll put it in the refrigerator for Mrs. Primetime tomorrow morning. Oh, and I forgot because the coconut head knocked this onto the floor over there before and everything fell. But this, the Rage hair blower, I just plugged it in again just to make sure it works. And it still works, so it's awesome. So these sell-through rate is like 100% on these. And that's even for the newer one. So this, you know, vintage one, probably like 80s or something. You know, this should sell real fast. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed the weekend as much as I did. It really was a fun time doing all that treasure hunting together and taking you along on the ride with me. I think really my main lesson and my main overall point for you today has to do with managing time, especially when you have conflicts and you have to make decisions about where you're going to go. And even though my favorite estate sale dealer was having an estate sale at 11 o'clock, and I normally like to get there, you know, on time if I can, you know, I had a sure thing. I had a sure thing that I knew about. I knew I had, you know, kind of like a hoarder's house, a pick and pull kind of situation, which is my favorite. I told you that's where I'm in my element, because I don't mind taking the time and systematically going through all of those rooms piece by piece and just extracting everything that I can out of it. And so if you have that level of patience, if you could do that, if you're, you know, willing to take the time, those are the rewards that you will get out of it. You know, I am so happy I did not skip over that sale at 9:30 in the morning and wait and then go to the 11 o'clock sale. It would have just been a complete waste of time. Plus, the other thing that I know, and it's funny because Brandon from Retro Junk, he was talking about today that he had a community garage sale that was near him, and rather than go to the community garage sale where he knew everyone was going, he instead went to different sales because there would be less competition. And you know, it's kind of the same kind of philosophy. I knew everyone would be going over there, and I knew that, one, because of the city that it was located in and from the pictures online, that it was going to be pretty sparse. And so I just said, I'll just skip that. I'll go by later. And it was good that I went. You know, I picked up that one item and, you know, had an important conversation with the person who runs the sale for just, you know, some other kind of sourcing opportunities for me that are coming up. So I'm excited about those. And, you know, so that's about it for the day, really about that time management and sticking more with a sure thing for your sourcing rather than taking a gamble on something that, you know, probably isn't going to work out. Most of the evidence would look like it probably not be that great of a situation. So I think that's going to be a wrap. I hope you liked the video, and I hope you liked that I left that blooper in there for you. I hope you enjoyed seeing as Primetime Treasure Shed Quarters is coming along. And I'll just keep documenting this exciting reselling journey that I'm having a lot of fun on. And thanks for stopping by and continuously supporting this channel. All of you, you know who you are. I appreciate you all in the comments and you know, hitting the like button. So like this one too if you enjoyed it. Make sure you pass it on to others so we could get them in on the fun. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. And also make sure, very important, come by the Facebook group, the Facebook Reselling Resource Center. Today's Sunday. We just had another one of our Support That Seller Sundays where we take over approximately 9,000 members in the group, and we're getting close to that. It's like 8,500 right now. And every Sunday we highlight a specific seller, we put their store up, and we tell everyone, go buy everything you can from this person. And the person just gets deluged with like tons of sales and make a ton of money. And it's pretty soon, I'm telling you, pretty soon we are going to have someone make over $500, and even soon I could see $1,000 in one day from sales from the group. So that is not too far off, I'm telling you. So come on by and interact with the group, be a positive influence, and you could be that selected seller one day as well. So also make sure you come by the Instagram account. That's at prime_time_treasure. See everyone at the next video. Take care.